Alright, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Fallout 4. I forgot I started the game and realized I forgot to start the recording. So here we go. Alright, as I promised, we're right back here. There's my bed I slept in to get rid of the...
You are in business.
Okay, I think we are ready to go. We didn't use the sensor module? Alright, whatever.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps Synths escape
Dozens
to
of
freedom.
Synths
Owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code
If your
name,
plan works,
Patriot.
and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you be our agent on the inside?
How do I infiltrate them?
You're going to have to sell them a lie. It's best to stick as close to the truth as possible. And you're going to have to think on your feet. We don't know what's waiting for you. If you make it at all.
This whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
We don't have a lot of options. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape.
See, the one thing...
Just plug it into
They're-
any Institute terminal.
they have their own
and wait for
agenda.
the reply.
Talk to me.
I mean, I like the Railroad,
Going to work once.
but-
You know who
but they
doesn't
definitely
make the
have their
same
own
mistake
agenda.
twice.
I'm here to rescue my son.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's
Take
got.
this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Do whatever you can to
Upload the
gain their
encrypted
trust.
message.
Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover
Come
story
on,
and
I
sell
think
it.
I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute
Just
signal.
get all the information you can. About Synth. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it.
Jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact.
Got
he
the
has
all
to.
up. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Achievement unlocked, the molecular level. I noticed that on the on OBS, my achievements aren't coming up in the corner again. Okay. This looks like it opens. I've played enough video games in my life to know this definitely opens. Alright, no one's in this room. That's weird. Alright, load holotape. Network scanner, I think that's what it was. Message from initiate network scan. Scan complete. Meet at the Advanced Systems Maintenance Room. Let's I wonder if that last one's us.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Institutionalized.
Broken.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape it has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yeah.
You are here for your son.
Yeah. There he is. How do we get in here?
It's stuck. No use.
Sean?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for
Who
so
are
long.
you?
Sean. It's me.
Father.
I'm your dad.
What's going on? What's happening?
We're
What's going
leaving
on?
this place.
Father?
Together.
Father!
Okay, Sean? Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father, help me!
Are they brainwashing?
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my
He's
son?
here, in the Institute. Closer than But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity, it's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am your son.
What?
Oh, come on. That's
I
crazy.
assure you, I am completely sane and entirely in the vault. You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
60 years?
That is the reality. Here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Oh my gosh.
They stole you. Kidnapped you.
Right,
Wasn't right.
wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. The year 2227. The Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was scientific curiosity, and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. The Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human life. I am their father today. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human life. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge, to ease your mind.
He said that, he said it, remember, when we were in, hang on. When we were in Kellogg's Memories, he said that it wasn't an accident, that he was put in Diamond City with the 10-year-old Sean on purpose to draw us out. Which apparently that 10-year-old Sean is fake Sean? It's a robot? Based on this conversation so far? I still don't know if this guy is Sean. I'm about 50-50 on believing him. But that means So he kept referring to him as the old man. So this is this guy. So this is the guy that Kellogg was referring to. Which meant that but it was the Institute. It wasn't, okay, so it wasn't, because they stole Sean, but it was Institute leadership at the time who decided not to refreeze everybody else, but just me? I'm thinking about this while I eat these crumbs and chips here. Every time I get to the end of a bag of chips like this, I think of that commercial from Pringles back in the 90s. About, because it's kind of like a semi-rap song, and they're like, they don't get your handful of greases, you know, the guy basically messing with a bag of chips, kind of like I've been messing with here. All right. I don't know. This is a lot.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
What the hell?
Collateral damage? Is that all she was?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope. Has it always been easy?
Okay, he doesn't have any direct memories, but even people that you've never known. I mean, okay, let's make another connection here. Horizon Zero Dawn, okay? Aloy had no knowledge of Elizabeth Sobek. Technically not her mother, but she thought she was. Never met her, no memories of her, just what she was discovering. And it drove her, obviously, into a web of much larger mysteries within the game. But she felt a connection there, even though she never knew her. This is why I'm thinking this guy's not really Sean. How do you respond that way? I mean, maybe it is Sean. Mercy. That's all he feels for... Maybe it's just time. Maybe that's all it was. I don't know. That's ridiculous.
Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that, with old age, comes regret. And asking what if more often. What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
We've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. Now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you just... So he said that the Institute was the ones who tried to form that government, or that deal that Piper was talking about. The Commonwealth Provisional Council, CPC? I think that's what it was called. Something like that. But then they said that an Institute Synth infiltrated it and killed everybody. But yet he's saying that they're the ones who started that they were the ones who tried to put it together. So, if he is telling the truth, and Piper's telling the truth, they both can be true. I'm going to assume both are telling the truth. What that means is that the Institute tried to put it together and realized that it was too hard, and so they killed everybody. Just instead of trying to just let them go their own ways, they brought everyone together just to kill them. These people are evil. And they're being led by my son, who apparently is fairly evil himself. Wow. I don't see how this is going to have a happy ending. I mean, there was a kind of a happy ending at the end of Fallout 3 if you took one of the routes. Oh.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done.
It's the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what we really do have humanity's best interest.
Well, we have to infiltrate them.
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people. You want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh my goodness.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
The wait continues. AO can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past, either way. I cannot let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute was about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. Is that Virgil? Is his last name Walker? Power maxed out. Air and water recycling systems functioning normally. So we're over 100 years old. Wow. Okay, well. How do we get out of here? Quest markers point us downstairs.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this. Primary drive
That's
servo.
the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm
Hey, Doc.
They weren't
I
kidding.
don't know.
You really are.
Most
here.
of them have
Well,
lasted
all right.
long past their projected
I'm Alex.
lifespan. If you ask me, they were
You can
built
think of
pretty
me
well.
as the Institute's
When
chief
Father
engineer.
told us
about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would
If
have
you
just
don't mind
given
my
up. Asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
What makes you ask? I'm a complete stranger
I
to you.
suppose when I heard your story, I just, well, I felt sorry
You've
for you.
suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. Your whole world
I'm
is
sorry.
gone. I know that was a very personal question. I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have
As you might
afterward.
guess,
We keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running
We
smoothly.
maintain
maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories.
The work we
and
do
quarters.
might
Might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as
So,
important. Now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been
The
here long?
construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute
Over
of Technology.
time,
Their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats
It's a
and
process
laboratories.
that's
Still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and
Just think
infrastructure.
what this
place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3
There we
roll
go.
out.
All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued? That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, Please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and
You're here.
flavorful foods.
Glad you made it. Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hey there.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in 2 places at once. We haven't been able to crack that one yet.
Well, that was productive.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High-energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while. Before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay. Okay. Alright. So maybe it really is Sean. Suppose you have to read in that one entry. Alright, we got a couple more division leaders to go
No
talk
visible
to.
reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more
Will there be
pronounced.
any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel
So
only.
Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally
I'll
unacceptable.
pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. When the lights go down and the stars come out, man just forgets about all his troubles.
Operating at full.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics?
We're
to
all
knock
looking
some
forward
heads
to
together?
working with you.
Dragging
Father's
their
work
feet
has
on
been
the
a
targeting
real
package
inspiration
upgrades
for
I
me.
asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other
You going
departments.
soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will
You
this
smell
time
like you've
as
been
well.
above ground.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction.
Just wish it didn't
Hi,
happen
Doc.
so often.
So, here you are. So, here you are.
Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau.
I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra
It's nothing
precautions.
personal.
I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are... But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and we then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Sir?
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old right now. Remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on
They're
the
still
subject.
people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Okay, looks like I unlocked the achievement for institutionalized. No.
I'm good for now.
I'm good
Thanks.
for
Take
now.
care, then.
Okay, before we go too much farther, let's see. Virgil told me that remember he was part of bioscience. So his terminal is probably in here somewhere.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results. Please don't get any germs on me.
Can't break the code.
Fev lab entry terminal. I bet you that's where I need to go. So I need to get master level. Let's see if there's another way in. Whoa, what do we got here? We got a door back here that doesn't appear to be open. Can't move that stuff. Okay, let's go back this other... There's another long hallway.
Got it.
Oh, that's just back where I started. I think there was one other door I didn't try. Hey, let's... Wait, oh, this... Yeah, this was it. Fev lab. Okay. So we can get to the Fev lab from here. I bet you that's where Virgil's thing is.
That's it.
Okay. This looks like an ancient part of the Institute. Dead synth?
Sweet.
What's that noise? Great, and a Soltron. I hate those things. Tries reset on my very first one I did. Looking for brackets.
I'm in.
Whoa. Entered by Virgil. Alright, so...
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
Alright. Talk to Father. Let's find Patriot first.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Is
Yes.
Dr. Ayo
I mean,
mistaken?
no, he's not. But I was
What is
only...
it? Were you or weren't you accessing a
A
terminal?
friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
You must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
The Railroad? As in the Railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help. I hoped the Railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, but then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
How did you help synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface And it turns out the Railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
If you met them, trust me, you wouldn't be that impressed.
They've eluded the SRB for decades. They've got to be incredible. With you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. That doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Oh.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. He's a... C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. He's a friend. He's with the Railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the Railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I find that hard to believe.
That's what the Railroad does, Z-1. He's from the surface.
If you insist we speak in front of him, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in
I
one
would
go.
do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
We'll talk later. Someplace more
Just a few
secure.
high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go
You're
at them
willing to help,
sideways.
right?
I can't do this alone.
What do you need help with?
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1 with some persuasion. Storage. I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
We are honored to welcome you here.
What? I'm not even doing anything.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
I thought all the surface people looked like monsters. But you seem pretty normal.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
So it's like every other wonder gizmo ever invented. When will you eggheads learn?
Let me show you how we deal with such problems. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named under his leadership. The Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay, so we've got some stuff to do here. First of all, let's go back to... They say I can come and go from here as I please.
Hey, it's Bullseye. Bullseye's back.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization
Funny,
matrix held.
you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
The signal interceptor worked. I've been to the Institute and back
I
again.
almost can't believe it. In Tom's holotape, did you make contact with Patriot?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step.
Pam wants
Get to it.
She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open.
the synths got.
Excuse me, I'm busy.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender Security Software. CIT Security Administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering one match by surviving structures. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
What's at Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts, specializing in robotics. Is currently classified as extremely
After
dangerous.
you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of courser analysis completed, based on target's activity pattern, location, and suspected trajectory. The Institute is actively looking for railroad stopgap solution. Terminate courser threats whenever possible.
Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuits are fully functional. Target designated Courser Alpha is in a defended location with lower generation eliminate Courser variable, leaving no survivors. End of discussion.
I'm very busy.
You've got a real knack for construction.
Mind one of these at the agency.
I suppose you're here for my medical service.
Excuse me. Alright, let's head back to... Oh good, the Chiefs took the lead again.
Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
Alright. Alright, fine. I hate these stupid missions.
Farming's as honest.
I mean, this is
honest work.
Did the Minutemen send you?
basically all I've done.
Yes, I'm here to help.
When I
What's going
There's
was
a group of
grinding
raiders that
for
won't
like
leave us
25
alone,
levels.
stealing our food. And we know where they're coming.
Don't worry.
And it
I'll take
just
care of those
never
raiders
stops.
for you.
It's so annoying. This is ridiculous. I gotta go here and kill some not synths, kill some raiders.
They're here somewhere.
What?
They won't be bothering anybody now.
stuff looks like it's all respawned. Just a little over an hour into the playthrough. From what I've already done on other ones, I bet you it's just I just have to go in here and take out the leader. There's really no reason to.
Oh shit! What do we do? Who's it?
Huh. These other guys are still here that I killed before.
So, this is what 2 centuries without a good dusting looks like.
Nice.
Wow. It all replenished itself.
Without collecting dust.
Okay.
Someone was expecting trouble.
And the Chargers just going to right back down the field again on the Chiefs.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? That's the best news I've heard in a long time.
Okay. I think what I'll do... Okay, talk to Preston Garvey. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go do this mission. We'll get them all done. And then we'll just not turn them in. So we don't have to risk.
We could really use your help.
We don't have to risk the chance.
I'm with
of,
the Minutemen. How can I help?
Something nasty's living just around the corner from here. It's only a matter of time before there's some real trouble. What's really too bad is it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there.
You can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece. Anyone who decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
Sure.
No problem. I'll take care of them for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Secure the workshop at Croup Manor. Where is Croup Manor? All the way over here. Oh, right next to... Oh, I can't go to either one of those. Alright, we'll go to Finch Farm. Was that the flying cow? are 4 beds in here. Oh, it's 3 water. Well, we don't need to build the big one. Just for 4 people. Can we even put it out here, or is it... Oh yeah, there's a spot right here. Alright, now they've got... Unbelievable. Great job, Chiefs. Great job. Pass interference in the end zone and an incomplete pass would have brought up 4th down. Now they have 1st and goal on the 1. Just great. This is why I don't watch the games. Because it's just not worth it.
What just happened?
And everybody will plays the Chiefs differently.
Something's out there.
What's wrong, Nick? Well, apparently you don't want to talk right now. Alright, how do I get to Croup Manor from here? Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Oh. Let's get a better weapon. Christmas. Oh my gosh, the Chiefs held. It's 4th and goal now. They've held them. Now it looks, are the Chargers going to go for it, or are they going to kick a field goal? They have to kick a field goal to tie the game. They're down 3 points. Shoot. There's another one. Jeez. Yeah, they kicked a field goal. Okay, so the game is tied. now all the Chiefs need to do, with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left, is just go down the field, get in field goal range, and win the game. Like last week, but which they didn't do. Alright.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert.
I don't think we're alone.
Oh!
Not that it's an option.
Hate these things.
Someone's coming. Hey, back.
The helicopter is going to get shot down. They just...
You're nothing! Nothing!
Something out there.
Oh, this is where I need to get that synth from, Libertalia.
Where'd they go?
That's fun. Crap. Oh, jeez, and Mahomes was just intercepted. Well, now they're gonna get now they're gonna get the ball back. 2-minute warning, basically, and win the game. Screw it. The Chiefs are awful. This is what happens, and you just only depend on a quarterback, and you don't get him any help on offense. I mean, when I say don't give him help on offense, and they, they're like the Chiefs are so dynamic on offense, but when you take out Tyreek Hill from the equation, that leaves one guy. One guy. And then that's Travis Kelce, and he can't do it all by himself. Let's see if we can sit down. Let's find a chair or something to wait. Yeah, let's wait. Let's see. 12 hours will be at 9:36 a.m. 876. Now the Chiefs are taking timeouts. Oh. Yeah, the Chiefs are going to lose this game. It's awesome. Start 1-2. That's going to be awesome. They deserve it. Turn the ball over 4 times. You deserve to lose.
Something out there. Anyone you walk away from. everybody now.
Alright, so the Chiefs have stopped the Chargers. They didn't get as far as they wanted.
Nice.
They're on the 30-yard line, so that's a 47-yard field goal. So, definitely missable. And there's 48 seconds left, so... Goodness gracious. Oh, false start on the Chargers. Now that backs them up another 5 yards, so now it's a 52-yarder.
What
So, I mean,
happened down
still,
here?
definitely a makeable field goal.
That's one way to get the coolant pumping. Now. In house. Sure don't make them like they used to.
Wow, lots of good stuff in there.
Got it.
Achievement unlocked. What's yours is mine. And it's got a little 50 on a lock, so I'm guessing like that's the 50th lock I've picked.
When was the last time someone came through
Grab
here?
all this stuff while we're in there. Unbelievable. They ended up going for it on 4th down, and it was a defensive pass interference on the Chiefs. Oh my gosh! What a crap. So they were going to kick a field goal. And then a penalty on the Chargers. They decided that it was too far to go. Then they decided to throw a Hail Mary or something, and it was pass interference on the Chiefs on the 4th down. And now they're going to lose the game. Now they have the 1st and goal at the 4-yard line after the pass interference. The Chargers do. That's But you know what? If anybody blames the refs for this game, say, nope, can't do it. Chiefs turned the ball over 4 times today. Oh, touchdown by the Chargers. Now that's the ball game. Awful. Just terrible. They're just... All this talk about the Chiefs, how they might go undefeated this year. They can't even... They're gonna be 1-2. This goes to show you, I mean, seriously, Mahomes is a fantastic quarterback and is probably going to be in the Hall of Fame someday. But Kansas City has to have a defense. You can't just you can't just go out there and pretend like you're going to score 45 points a game every single time. I mean, they're going to lose this game and score 24 points. They were shut out in the first half. Well, they got a field goal at the end of the half. But just not going to get it done. Okay. Okay. Thing up here. All right, can we build any resources? We can build a, how about... Oh, we can build a recruitment beacon. I have one potato plant. Oh, I need one thing of copper. let's build a few beds in here. This actually takes less cloth than a sleeping bag, and it's a bigger bed. The Chiefs have the ball back, and it's at midfield with 9 seconds to go. They have a shot to actually win because the Chargers missed the extra point on their touchdown. You've got to be kidding me. See, this is what happens. The Chiefs are like a drug. It's just, you get rid of it, and you're like, and then they just keep bringing you back in. It's like a dick. I'll tell you one thing. I mean, Patrick Mahomes did throw 2 interceptions today. One of them was just at an awful, awful time, but, you know, you're never out of the game with that guy. That is for sure. Is that the game? Is the game over now? It's 4th down. I don't know if the game's over or not. Looks like there might be time left. It's probably that had to have been the last play of the game. Yep, that was the last play of the game. Chargers won. Jeez, Chargers not only covered, but they won outright and was the under. It just shows you just how awful Chiefs are playing right now. Okay, there's a couple. It says we have 2 people now. Let's. I don't know where they are. Are they coming up the walkway here? Oh, I guess I could have sent him to Finch Farm. That's okay. We can send him to Greentop Nursery. It's fine, it's still connected. Okay, now that it's connected, let's... We have 10 beds. Let's go ahead and build this water... Okay. 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 That should give you another... Okay. We got we got a little bit of defense. We got some water. We got 12 things of food. We got 10 beds. We got a scrapper station. We're assigned to food. We need some more people here. That's okay. Alright. Croup Manor is ready to go. Okay, so let's go back and report our success. And then we just won't turn it into Preston, so we can just keep these things at the bottom of the list.
What the? I guess my good karma's paying off.
I cleared that place out for you. Should be safe for your friends to move in now.
Nice to have some good news around here for a change.
Moving. We're awful vulnerable here.
Okay. Okay, so talk to Preston on both of those. Let's clear out the ones at the bottom. Oh, that's right, we gotta bring that serum to Vigil. Or Virgil. Vigil. Vigil's from Mass Effect. Curtain call, far from home, traveling to Kano residence. Special delivery, call to arms. There's a synth I have to kill at Arcjet, and I think we have to go to Arcjet for this mission. Let's go ahead and get it on the docket. Help defend the Slog, Green Top Nursery, and Starlight Drive-In. Seriously? This settlement stuff never stops. It never stops. I'm gonna have to downgrade the game because of that. It's just ridiculous.
Paladin dance.
You ready to move out?
Ready.
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Alright, I guess we're doing this mission now. Wasn't really planning on doing that now.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk. Getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and cast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate. technology. First team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them. They haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken wasteland. We've been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
Dude, where are you going? Seriously, man. What are you doing?
Hostiles have retreated.
Well, can we keep going on our mission then? I don't know what in the world you're doing. Great. He gets sidetracked probably by some stupid fly or something, and now he's just standing there.
Victoria! Going, weapons cold.
Dance?
Come on, this way.
Well, move it.
Double time it.
Yep, there's a boat fly. I swear. This stupid engagement system in this game. Jeez, he is really booking it. Now where are you going?
There it is. Arc jet system.
Jimmy
There shouldn't
Christmas.
be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front.
Paladin.
Listen up. We do this clean and quiet. No heroics and by the book. Understood?
Understood.
Outstanding. Remember, our primary target is the deep-range transmitter. Stay focused and check your fire. I don't want to be hit by stray bullets. It was corporations like this that put the last nail in the coffin for mankind. They exploited technology for their own gains.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
I see that.
Damn it, I was hoping to avoid this. Look at the evidence. There isn't a single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
I'll be on the lookout.
Roger that. Let's move out. This place is a mess, but I still see a few pieces of salvage that the Brotherhood might be interested in. After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve. Looks like a dead end. See if you can find a way to get that door open.
got a pretty good track record cracking things. Take a swing at that terminal?
Where'd you go, Nick? Where did Nick go?
Hey.
There's something you need?
Yeah, can you stop disappearing from the game?
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, ArcJet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. It'd be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're going to get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember. But I'm trying not to imagine getting my head blown off when I'm on the front line, and keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right. Sorry. Look, why don't you talk to me? We'll start a new one.
It's interesting. The synths aren't hostile to me. Is it because I've already gone there?
Threat neutralized. Hold on. Intruder alert.
Oh, that's that courser I had to kill for Pam. So this was just kind of a
Damn synths have compromised most of the facility. Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead. He's off. Fire! For glory! Clear! And back to hell. Engine course ahead. Should be our final stop.
So we're getting close to 2 hours in the playthrough here. Let's finish up. Go. We'll finish up this mission and then...
Watch your footing. Looks like the power's out in this section.
Anyway, we'll finish this mission
Look
up.
at this place.
Save the
Perhaps we have a
game.
Field day in here.
And go from there. So
The transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the
did
core.
Nick just fall off?
Looks like the elevator. We'll have to keep heading down for now and find a way to get the facility's power back on.
He did.
There has to be a power backup system somewhere. Scout the maintenance area off of the main. I'll remain here. watch our back.
Restore the auxiliary power to the engine core. Alright. The first one I do again resets the tries.
There we go.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fuel primed and command accepted. Commencing 5-second
Nice.
countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine firing. Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Oh my god, are you alright? Got cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
Hey, Nick.
Hey.
What's the plan? Here's what I've got.
Oh. I'm doing the wrong thing.
Going down. Going up.
Scanning. Subject identified. All systems nominal. Scanning unknown identity. Visually appear mine. Multiplying.
Back to hell. I hope that's the last of them. Damn it. I don't see the device anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have been after the transmitter as well. Let's get out of here. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
going up.
Oh, all right.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Paladin dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
Smoother?
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
We're both alive and the transmitter's been secure. There's no need to scrutinize the details.
I suppose that's it then.
Not necessarily. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser. May it serve you well in battle.
Righteous Authority. Critical shots do double damage and critical meter fills 15% faster. Nice.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. The Brotherhood. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster. But you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
No. I need to move on.
Thanks, but no thanks.
That's a shame. Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find us. Good luck to you.
No, I don't really think I want to join the Brotherhood. But it's still going to give me the quest line. Of course. Of course it is. Why would it not? Alright. I got to clear out all of these so I can... Because I want these two to go to the bottom of the list. So I got to do all of these first. Yeah, we need to defend the slog anyway. Then we can take one of the people there and have them just put them on a really short trade route to a Finch farm, and then oh, we're already under attack. Oh, great. All right, I better get my other weapons out. Not that. Jeez.
That it's an option.
Alright, supply line to Finch Farm.
Let's see now.
Now we can...
And over here.
Some more turrets here, so that'll help them defend themselves. We're almost at level 44. Probably just one more kill. We'll get there. Oh, Starlight drive-in.
We taught those raiders a lesson. We'll teach them again if they come back.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
Okay. All right, the next video we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. We're going to, this one, I'm sure that one is a quest line. It'll probably bump it up the top, so I could probably do that. I could probably finish this one up and get rid of that, and it'll bump this off. Not sure what this is at all. I have no idea. Butcher Bill, this is another railroad quest line, but this one probably should be pretty short. That's a Radiant quest.
What if there was a place with all the zip of Nuka-Cola? Quench your thirst for adventure and
Hiya, kids. Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Cappy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka-Cola to get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will apply. Price is subject to change due to end of season. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and the Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and head back to...
Isn't that...
Alright, what do I want to do? I thought I was at maximum intelligence.
You know what I call it?
Okay, so that's going to wrap up this video of Fallout 3. So, the Institute got inside, met Sean. I didn't think that was our son at first. I thought the old man. I was like, maybe he's lying. But everything I've read so far, well, at least the one terminal on his own personal terminal, it does seem to indicate that he is indeed our son, and time was not what we thought it was. So so the boy that was traveling around with Kellogg was that robot, was the synth child. So again, lots of questions. Why would they make a synth child? What's the purpose of that? That doesn't make any sense to me. A lot of questions. A lot of questions. The motivations of Sean. I mean, he was raised by the Institute, and now he doesn't have any feeling towards anybody else, including me. It's almost like I feel like I'm on an opposite side of him, especially working with the railroad. So it'd be interesting to see how far we go down this path. That Desdemona said, stick to a story, lie, make up a cover story, which we haven't really had to do that specifically, but I guess we'll just continue working with Kellogg or with Sean until a certain point. I would guess we'll probably be forced to choose a side at some point. I did decline to join the Brotherhood there at the very end of that mission. Obviously, they gave me the opportunity to come back to the police station and join officially again. I don't think I'm going to do that. I remember from Fallout 3, I didn't really care for the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't know. They always seem to be like the ones that were behind a lot of the violence. So I'm gonna probably stay clear of them, which probably means I'll probably be fighting against them. It doesn't seem like the railroad or the Institute or the Brotherhood really like the railroad. So if I'm with the railroad, I'm probably going to make a lot of enemies here probably pretty soon. So, but it is what it is. That's kind of the path I'm going down. Again, if you like this video, please give me a like. Leave a comment if you'd like. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. But until then, please have a great day. Hope you have a great, well, let's see, what is today? Today is Sunday. That's right. Yeah, because the Chiefs just lost because they are not good. Their defense is awful. But I'm just rambling here. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later. Have a nice day.